Inflewence here, and today we have Craftsman Toys last two members of their Computron Legends version. That is, you can see the box has both of them on there. I'm doing light speed today, which is called speed drive on their end. I have not combined them yet. I'm going to do that in a separate video, so this will just be this review. I am doing them separate. I'm not sure if I said that, because I do think each one, even though they came together, deserves their own video. I did that with all of them. Not much more to say. We'll just get it on.
Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
No 360 to worry about to take him off, so I'll just show the back. You can see that he does have a pretty big backpack, but it doesn't bother me. It's a Legends figure, and they had to fit a bunch of stuff to get him to turn into the car. He does have some things that let me know that he is basically a retool of Nose Cone. He does come with this foot. As far as accessories, it's just like the other foot. It can fold up, do all that stuff. Has it on the top where he can put the gun on. And it also can combine with the other foot and go on top of the torso and all that good stuff. I'll show that at the combination mode. He comes with this gun. Move him out the way a little. And this gun here, gray paint, does fold up to fit in his car mode to store. And like I said, it can go here like this, and you're good. Directions were okay. I kind of follow them. I use like one of them fast motion videos as well. Box, normal box, not much to talk about. Subscribe. And he has a card, and it came with two of these pieces. I think these are for the shoulders, so he's not gonna use them. And here's the figure. Like I said, nice, not much to talk about. You can see like this stuff in the shoulder. You can tell, like I said, I'll just bring this guy in. It's a kind of a remold of this guy. So you can see that. Face is great. Trying to get as close as possible to stay in focus. He's probably the least favorite in robot mode for me. He's a little bulkier in the bottom area. His feet and legs are like the whole front of the cars. I don't know, proportionally it don't really fit his body, so I can't say that. I know most of us is going to have these combined anyway. So let's do some comparisons. Get his arm back right. So there he is together with his crew. And they all look good. I think they all look good together. If you're going to have them in robot mode, it's a good looking set. Do articulation. All that moves. His arms are pretty tight. I don't like it. See this side. That could be one gripe, is that, you know, a lot of joints are super tight, even though the tolerances are great. Mostly, some of them are too tight. There is the case of being too tight. So head goes up about that much, goes down like that. That's more straight. Spins around, gets to 360. Shoulders. You can get up about that much. You can pull this shoulder out a little bit. It kind of defeats the purpose. It starts defeating the purpose, I should say, where you can get it up a little bit more than 90. But like I said, it starts defeating the purpose because of this. These things move. Elbow is not. Yeah, it is double jointed. It does get you. With this, it gets you full. Because if it would go up anymore, it probably wouldn't work. You could move that a little tiny bit and get this if it had a better bend. You got bicep swivel right here. Hands are just fixed. Do they move? Yeah, they do spin around. Waist. Even with the backpack, he gets the 360, and he has an ab crunch. Deep ab crunch bend. Get these out the way. You got skirts here, and he has skirts on the side. You can get out. Get the full splits going. And you could get the hurdles in theory. Not fully back because of all the stuff in the back, but let me see if you can move this up a little bit more. You can move this up more. And yeah, he does get a little bit more up. So there you go. Knees are not double jointed, but they get you 90 degrees, but it does look like it's more. You got swivel up here, thigh swivel, and feet. You get down with the toe tilt, toe up. You have a spur that moves individually, I believe. Yeah, moves like that. Oh, never mind. Maybe not. It's on friction. So I just frictioned it off. Thought it moved. Yeah, I guess not. I guess not. Friction. Let me put it back on before it falls off. And you have the rocker. I don't know if I showed that, but you get a full rocker. He is a little back heavy. You do have to have the feet like all the way down and straight in order to get him situated to stand. So let's get him transformed. Turn his head around. Then on his arms, you can pull this out and situate it like that. Pull his fist up, spin it around, think sideways, put it in, and there like that, and push this in. Same thing on this side, that out there like that, and then get that there. Move this out, spin it around. This fist is much easier to spin. Push in and up. Then you can just move this around here like that. And you can see where it's kind of going to be. Same thing here. Move this down. Get this where it's going to be. You want to spin this around the waist. Then you can push these little things up. Kind of keeps the waist from moving. Now these legs are pretty interesting. So you want to push this part up to where it it's just a tad bit. You're moving it up like that, and then you're moving this around here like that, and then you're moving it back down. Same thing here. You want to move this up. Make sure it's squared off and maybe out from the body a little bit. Move that up, then move this around like that, and then you can move it back down. You see the holes. That's how you want. Then after you do that, then you want to move these around as well. And it's like this. And you can start to see some of what's going on. Now you can come around here, open this up off of there, and then you move this up here, and it goes into that space. Same thing here. it's just pegged on right there. You just open it up and move it up into that space, and you're moving this apart too, and that kind of makes it easier to get this into that space there. You probably should do that before you put it in there. It's just getting, you know, it's spreading apart like that. Then you can move this up in here, and it, you know, fits in that space, and you adjust this for it to go up in here like this. Trying to do it. There we go. Like that. Same thing here, goes down, and this is going up. It's on a double hinge right here. That one was easier. There's always one side that's easier than the other. You can kind of put these together now and move his. Let's not do that yet. Then you're here, you want to pull this out of here like this. Pull all this out. It's the windshield and all of this stuff. So then you can start to see it moving down. You're pulling this out too on a double hinge, because it's the back. You're moving this down. Then you can push this stuff together. There's pegs all around. You can keep this out for now. What you're doing, you're just getting this stuff in here. There we go. Tab that together. Tab this together. Tab that together. Tab this together. But you need to put this down too before you tab the back. And you can get the back together. Then you're moving this up, and what you're doing is putting the legs, like you're bending the legs in. But from the top side, you can just see it going, and just trying to get it all situated. And bam, you have light speed in his car mode. Car mode looks pretty good. I do like the way it looks. Underneath, a bunch of madness. But then you can take the gun. You see the little hole right there. You just fold this up and leave the handle out, and the handle sticks into that little spot right there. And then you can keep the gun active. And let's just compare. Not much else to talk about. You see the paint apps, silver windows, silver headlights. Here he is with Masterpiece side swipe. Only car I have, only thing I have in car mode. That's the review. He's fine. I'm gonna have him in combine mode anyhow, so I'll get up with you in the next one.
You know, life ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.